All right, Ben Parker of CardinalSports.com here with Stanford safety/secondaries coach Bob Gregory. So first of all, just talk about how you feel things are shaping up, both with secondary unit you're coaching as well as special teams.
Well, we need to win more games, that's for sure. So in terms of shaping up, we're not there yet. And so we got to continue to emphasize all of our techniques and fundamentals. Kids are willing, they're working hard, but we're not making plays. We need to make plays, and we need to keep getting better. And they're doing that, but we're not there yet.
One of the things I hear you've really kind of emphasized is the tackling. Just kind of talk about your philosophy around that and what makes kind of what you've done to make that a priority. And just your strengths.
Yeah, so we've kind of instituted some tackling circuits, which we didn't do early. And I think our tackling has improved. We got to continue to get better. We want to be a low shoulder tackling team, and our kids are buying into all that and keep trying to keep our head out of it. I think we're getting better. But again, in all phases, we're not quite there yet. We got to keep improving.
As a coach, how do you kind of divvy up your time between coaching secondary and special teams? Just kind of how does that work when you got multiple duties like that?
Yeah, it's not easy, that's for sure. And all the special teams guys around the country that have double duty, and there's less of those guys now. You have to balance it between the two. I don't know if I have any set specific times. I have a great quality control coach that helps me out with all the office stuff, Fred Gaducci. I think it's just picking and choosing the right times when to spend where. Got to make sure I'm doing a good job on both sides.
On the special team side a bit more, just kind of talk about the development of Aiden Flintoff, the punter, and just what you've kind of seen from him and what's been kind of key to his kind of growth as a true freshman.
Well, I think the guy's got a shot to be really good. I think we've seen flashes of a really good punter in the making. He's also been a little bit inconsistent at times, and it's a little bit part for the course for a freshman. But I do think he's improving. I think the guy's got a big leg, and he's going to help us down the road.
Just talk about what you've kind of seen from a couple of guys in your safety room, Alakai Gilman and Mitch Lieber. What have you kind of seen from those guys and what they've been kind of bringing to the room?
Yeah, I think awesome kids to begin with. Very smart football players, willing to do everything. We need to continue to make more plays in crucial situations. But whether it's Mitch, Scotty, AK, all those kids are great kids and good football players.
Yeah, too. And it looks like you guys have done a decent job at times of blitzing from that position. Just kind of what is the key to having your safeties blitz effectively and all that coming from behind? Yeah.
So Coach April's the guy that calls all those, and he's got a great feel for when to call them. He's putting those kids in the right positions. That's for sure.
Cool. And do you have a preference of which you enjoy more between special teams or safeties, or which one, or not necessarily?
No, not so. They're both are a ton of fun. The fun thing about special teams is I actually get to talk to the whole team, which is great, and make a difference with the whole team. So that's kind of fun in terms of special teams, and certainly love coaching defensive football.
From a special teams perspective, going up into Pullman, kind of cold weather, just what is the key to managing that side of things as a coach, preparing for inclement weather from a special teams perspective?
Yeah, I mean, there's really no difference whether you're playing in really hot weather or cold weather. The bottom line is you got to have great practices. And the surface, whatever it is, that doesn't matter. The weather doesn't matter. As long as you have great practices, all of that should take care of itself. And hopefully we can do that when we travel up to Pullman.
Cool. And just how do you feel as a whole, the defense? I mean, obviously you guys got to win more games, but what are some strengths that you've seen from the defense so far that you feel like you guys got to keep doing going forward?
Yeah, I think we're getting better. I think we're improving. I think our run defense is getting better. We need to improve in a lot of areas, like you said, but I think we're getting better in certain areas. We've got to continue to improve.
The team just kind of collectively has found a real kind of will and kind of fight each week, doesn't care what the odds are. Just kind of what have you guys done as a coaching staff to kind of instill that kind of belief in them?
Yeah, I think that's an everyday deal. Making sure these kids know that we believe in them, which we do. Making sure we come out to practice and we practice hard, which they do. We need to emphasize starting fast, which we started fast last week. We need to continue to do some of those things.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Bob, and good luck this upcoming week in Pullman.
Thank you. Appreciate it.